And next we have another living American composer, Bethany Trainor. So, funny story. 4 years ago, when we were planning our first all-female composition concert, I wanted to have some new music. So I wanted a living American composer, and I did a search, and I found Bethany Trainor, and we were talking, and I said, oh, you know, there's a family named Trainor that lives, you know, down the street from me, like the one street over, and we always get their mail because my house is 6011, and the street and the street next door is Manor, you know, the same street. And I said, I never met them. Do you know them? Yeah, my parents. So who knew I had a composer living down the street from me all those years that I had never met? But I'll let Bethany, who couldn't be here today, tell you about her piece.
Hi, my name is Bethany Trainor, and I'm the composer of the piece 3 Vignettes of the Country that you will hear in today's concert. First, I'd like to thank Myrna Meeroff and the South Florida Chamber Ensemble for their efforts in organizing and bringing this concert about. I feel very honored to be a composer whose piece is being performed today. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I'd like to take a few minutes and share with you about my creative process and a little bit of background information about the piece. I wrote it during my undergraduate studies in 2005 at Westminster Choir College of Rider University in Princeton, New Jersey. I was still kind of figuring out my voice as a composer and trying different things, and my first instrument is piano, so that's what I am most comfortable writing on. So it was originally entitled Riding Free, and it was written for solo piano. I'm a lifelong equestrian. I've been involved with horses for as long as I can remember. I grew up taking lessons, hunter-jumper as a discipline, and I've shown and I've owned my own horse, so that's always been one of my main loves in life. So I think you'll hear in the harmony of the piece the kind of the rocking motion, and that is reminiscent of being on a horse, especially at the gait of a canter, which is like a slow gallop. So you'll hear that in the music. My process for writing it, as I mentioned, piano is kind of my main instrument. So I usually start at the piano, and it starts with an idea or something that just kind of piques my interest. Sometimes I just sit down at the piano and work on it and fiddle with it till it develops into something more, and then I start putting it down, notating my ideas and figuring out what harmonies might work with it. I don't remember how long it took me to complete that piece, but I had guidance from my professors, my composition teachers during college, so I know that they were able to kind of give me feedback. And it was originally premiered in one of our student composition concerts that we would have like every other month by a friend of mine who's a pianist. And then I went on to do a master's degree in film scoring at New York University from 2007 through 2008. And I was part of a summer composition workshop where we had a chamber ensemble, and we were assigned to write for a certain ensemble. So that was comprised of trumpet, violin, cello, piano, and percussion. So what I did was I took Riding Free, which of course was solo piano, and then made that the third movement and expanded it, arranged it for that ensemble. So that is the third movement, and then I added the additional 2 movements. The inspiration behind the other 2 movements in general is being outside, being in nature, soaking in all that this world has to offer. I also love hiking and going for walks, especially this time of year in spring. It's just a lovely time to be out and about, and so that's in a nutshell, the inspiration behind the whole piece. But I'm so excited that you get to hear it in this format, in this iteration. And I again thank Myrna and the ensemble for doing this today. I hope you enjoy it. And also, I wish I could be there in person, but my parents are in attendance today, so be sure to say hello to them if you see them. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the beautiful music that you hear, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or if you'd like to just connect with me. I'm on Facebook. I have an artist page as well as my personal page, and my email address is bethany.lamar@gmail.com. Thank you and enjoy.
Never short on words, I
She was like, is that too long? I said, no, I think I love having a living composer come and speak about the piece, because so many of the composers are dead, we can't ask them any questions. So it's nice to know kind of how the process works and to see that it's a human being, not a robot that's creating this music. But, whenever we can, we try to have the composer here. But thank you to the trainers for coming and representing Bethany today. And
She lives in the outskirts of Nashville, by the way. So she has the horse country and she can go do gigs with her guitar. She enjoys that.
so we hope we do the piece justice. This is my arrangement of her arrangement of her piano. So between all that arranging, it might not come out exactly how you want to, but we've been working on it, and we hope that she'll be pleased with the final result. Trainors. You must have had something to do with that beautiful music, so please stand up and